Microsoft isn't letting a pandemic stop it from showing off its new products. The tech giant unveiled a new Surface Book and a new experience for Office that you may find enticing. Our tech editor, Dan Howley, is here with more. Dan, Surface. We've been following the Surface for some time. What did Microsoft come out with here?
Yeah, this is the Surface Book 3, and I have it right here, as you can see. I almost dropped it. So it's a large 15-inch laptop. There's a 13-inch version as well. And essentially, the big deal about this is how it's meant to go up against Apple's MacBook Pro. It's the hard horsepower, a high horsepower version of their regular laptop, the Surface laptop. And the big to-do about this outside of that is if I press this little button right here, you'll hear a little click, and then the actual display pops right off. And so
that's magic, Dan. That's magic.
It's a magnetic mechanism. You can kind of see the pins here, and then you can just pop it right back on and continue to use it as a regular laptop. It's meant for things like developing, compiling code, as well as video editing and some light gaming. But it really is a unique device in its design and its styling. I think, the big thing that people are going to be afraid of, perhaps, is its starting price, which can, go into the high thousands. And if you really set it all up, you can get it into around the $3,000 range. So
that's nothing for Inez Ferre. I see her watching, and I think she wants one.
I mean, it's really cool. I dig it a lot, though.
So wait, I have to ask, because my kids have the Surface. I mean, an older model, but the top comes off there. The monitor comes off theirs too, right? How is this different from older models?
So this is the big to do here is that it's more powerful than the original Surface Book. This is different than the Surface in that you can't take out a separate stand here. So it's just a straight up tablet when you hold it. That's a little odd. This is the 15-inch model again. So when I'm holding a 15-inch display, it feels strange. The 13.5-inch, also kind of large. You're not going to feel really great when holding that for long periods of time. But I think, what Microsoft wants to do here is prove that there are multiple ways to do computing on Windows 10. And they've done that very well with the Surface line, with the Surface Book 3, and with the Surface laptop. I think as far as performance, this one is obviously their top-of-the-line model. As far as going up against something like an iPad, you're not really going to compare the two because this can do full-on Windows apps, whereas the iPad, even the iPad Pro, still run basically just iOS apps. There are some changes to that recently where you can use a mouse and keyboard, but it doesn't hold a candle to being able to run full computer programs on a tablet like this. Now, the battery will get you through all day, but one of the criticisms I have of it outside of that high price is that if you use it as a full laptop and you do things that require a lot of processing, this back panel right here gets really hot. I mean, I touched it at one point and was surprised and thinking, am I crazy? Is this just, me? But no, my wife felt it as well, and it gets incredibly hot. So I think that it's something that you need to keep in mind when you're looking at something along these lines, but it is a great product. Just watch out for the price.
All right, yeah, Dan Howley, good to see you have this constant flow of tech products still coming to your house. Thanks so much.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.